restart the recording. Doop-de-doop. Recording. Should have started recording. Alright, back we go into combat. So, Sigus, you had just taken your turn, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
Alright, so you remind me what your turn consisted of. You started.
I was listening for any sound of like creatures moving quickly through a field, like coming at us. If anything's I'm listening to see if anything's rushing at us,
Okay.
and then if I don't hear anything, I was gonna cast Detect Magic.
All right.
And just have that going.
All right. All right. In that case, Grigori is gonna move up and stand over yonder, and he sort of draws his bastard sword and stands at the ready. Salera, it is your turn.
I am going to at least move up just a tad. Can I perception to see if I hear anything?
Sure. Give me a perception check, and Sigas, you can do the same because you were listening.
Yeah, that's a no.
Nope. You hear that sort of soft breeze coming through, and every now and then you hear that kind of like the cracking of branches in the distance, sort of echoing from far.
You also hear Red literally banging on a scarecrow.
Yep.
And then I am going to do Inspire Courage, but I'm going to be very quiet. And it's gonna be like, obviously they're all, I would hope that even Red can hear it, but it's going to be almost like a hush singing just because of what's happening. Yeah.
So you're singing one of those like really creepy lullaby songs to inspire the courage of people.
Sure am.
I'm a lot scarier than whatever's in that field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you probably are singing like Mordred's lullaby. Like,
Yeah.
little children.
Yes. Yes.
Just given the battle theme song.
Damn it.
Yep.
It's too bad I don't have that.
A little bit of hocus pocus, baby.
Yeah.
But we'll go with this, which sounds a little bit pretty creepy, I would say. Right. So, Sailor, anything else, or is that
That's
your
going
turn?
to
Okay.
hit.
So right as you're banging on the thing, you hear the shit. I forgot what the crop was. Right. The rye starts to move out, and then you hear silence for a second, and then a ghoul leaps out from the grains and jumps at you.
At me?
No, at Red.
Oh, okay.
Oop, I lost track of where it is.
The one banging on the scarecrow.
Yep.
Oh, I gotcha.
The one very loud person. As they are gonna... They jump, and you manage to sort of turn the scarecrow on its axis to block the creature from getting at you, and you see them sort of crunch the side of this scarecrow with their mouth, and they're sort of slobbering with this almost like rabid, frothing saliva at their mouth, and their hands have deformed into claws that rend the side of the scarecrow. Robin, it is your turn.
Right.
And sorry, Dorban, you get 2 more pings.
All right, thanks. I let everybody know we got 2 more pings.
Wait, you've got it. You've still got it up, so that means that there's 2 more within 60 feet of you.
Yeah, two more just pinged. Yes.
In addition to this one, that
Yeah,
is very
that one already
clearly
pinged. I had asked Bosun about it in PM. So.
Yep.
Robin's going to ready in action to shoot an arrow at a ghoul that comes up and attacks anyone but Red.
Okay. Dorban, it is your turn.
Hmm. Yeah, that's an aggressive action. Don't want to do that one.
Okay, so what is it gonna be?
Sorry, I'm just double checking some stuff real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and hit. Or sorry, I gotta walk up to do it. There, yeah. And I'm gonna hit him with shield other.
Okay.
Yeah. Honestly, he doesn't get any of the bonuses. I guess, I mean, it's +1 to AC deflection bonus and then +1 resistance bonus on saves. But if they're evil, then you get the +2. So,
he already has a higher
but
AC.
just in case if it's something that happens that's not evil, he does still get a +1 to
Okay.
those two.
Red, it is your turn then.
Red, you're muted.
Red.
I'm a dumb. Sorry. I was wondering why none of my jokes were landing. This explains a lot.
Because they weren't landing.
You're just not funny.
That explains so much. So first free action, drop El Torcho onto the path.
Mm-hmm.
Shmia. Because I don't want to light the fields on fire. And then take a 5-foot step back. And then do a smacker-do on the ghoul man.
Alright, go ahead and roll for attack.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nice.
Nice.
There you
so
go.
you swiftly take your blade out off of the fire, and it sort of traces this arc of light on its path. And no sooner have you finished moving, the ghoul sort of stumbles towards you, its body falling to the floor, its head bouncing against its back and rolling behind.
Huh. Oh, I thought these would be hardier. Okay,
Underestimate
next.
them quite yet.
As a battle clerk, that was a pretty good strike.
Right? Is that your turn then, Red?
Yeah, that's a move and a standard, or yeah, move equivalent and standard. So yeah, I'm done.
All right, then it is Siggis's turn. I feel like this is too calm for a battle. I need a little bit of.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to hang out. Sorry. Going to
Take a nap.
delay. I'm gonna delay until after Greg's turn.
Okay,
I
you're
guess.
gonna let Grigori go first. He is gonna he's gonna move over here, and he's gonna once more stand at the ready to strike back at a creature coming against him. Siggis, it is now your turn then.
I'm going to move into the center of this crossroads just so I have better vision. And I'm just going to. I guess that's all I'm gonna do because I can't prepare an action.
You can
Sorry.
prepare an action as a standard action because you delayed.
But
Yeah.
I did a move though.
Yeah,
You can
So
still
I
use your
would
standard
move.
to prepare.
I will prepare cast disrupt undead at any undead that pop out within 35 feet.
Nice.
Silera, it is your turn.
I am going to move up. Oh goodness. To here. Oh, sorry. Wind just okay. Well, that added spookiness. Like the wind just gusted, and then all of a sudden the door slammed.
I am the most omnipotent of GMs.
Jesus.
Bow before me, mortals.
No kidding. Good lord. Okay, sorry. So I moved, and then I'm going to perception again.
Okay.
Better.
All right. You hear in the distance, sort of mingled with the breaking of branches, you hear the.
In what
Echoing.
direction?
You first hear it from the western fields, and then you
Okay.
sort of hear it echoing in the south, and then you hear it echoing in the west.
Okay. Cool.
They speaking a language, or is it just croaking sounds?
You haven't heard this. It's just like Solera that heard this.
Okay, got ya.
And it's sort of a very ASMR experience where you hear it sort of echoing from right to left.
The worst way to describe a ghoul noise. ASMR.
Right next to you.
Cute.
Passing from one side of your head to the next.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, so do with that information what you will.
I am going to just prepare I'm going to take out my bow and prepare it so that if there are any of them that pop out and start heading towards any of us, that I'll shoot.
Okay. So... Right. Whoops. Nobody saw anything. I was on the wrong layer and may have moved something, but you didn't notice.
The map's too big, I can't tell.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
If
Yeah, I think we actually did miss it.
Yep. It is
Looking
very
at the
easy to
party.
miss things happening on this map.
Oh my god, it keeps
Alright.
going so far.
Let me just test something quick.
It is not your turn. I am just moving a shitload of ghouls around.
Cool.
That's comforting.
Also, question: should we have been rolling a fortitude save?
No. As far as you can tell, these ghouls don't seem to have quite the same smell you felt before. However, Dorban, you're gonna see a ghoul break from the rye and jump on you. And
Dorban?
At Dorban. Yep.
My ready to action procs.
Same.
Yes, but he is gonna get to jump at Dorban first, as he is coming
the
out
ready
of
action.
stealth.
Yeah, I was gonna say he just eats shit from all the casters.
Yep. Dorban.
AC 19, just heads up.
Yep. Flat-footed.
Oh,
'Cause
I mean,
he was hidden.
I
from
don't think it changes.
Never mind.
Pretty
'Cause- no. You already knew he was coming. So
Oh,
you
yeah,
specifically
because I have
are not
detected that,
flat-footed. What's your AC, sorry, then?
19, yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna need 2 fortitude saves from you.
It's rude.
Yay.
As this,
Does you have
as-
protection from evil,
Oh, yeah, I do.
so it needs to make a save.
Oh, yeah. To be able to attack me, has to make a wisdom save, I believe.
Will, yeah.
Or a will,
Okay.
sorry.
Give me 1 sec.
Protection from evil's a weird spell.
What's the
Yeah.
DC?
It is 16.
Okay, then, as I said, I need 2 fortitude saves from
Okay.
you.
No problem.
You get some bonuses on these, I believe.
As this creature breaks out, breaks out from the rye. I just need to double check the DC on this one. Okay. So this sort of misbegotten
it's a 2.
creature leaps out from the rye. You can tell that they are dressed as a scarecrow, but their face is sort of covered by like a canvas sack that has been pulled over their head, and they reach your arm before you can manage to fend them off. They bite. You feel their saliva start to spread over your skin. You push them off. You take 2 points of damage, and have managed not to become paralyzed.
Woo!
All right.
And now all of the prepared actions go off.
Which unfortunately means that all of the hide from undead people are now visible because Sig gets attacked.
And also Solera and Robin.
I mean, one person that attacks is enough to break the invisibility.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
entirely forgot about that.
Well, you don't have to attack, but I would assume now is a good time.
It's fine.
Okay, so just to clarify, because I wasn't sure, but readied actions actually occur before the action that triggered.
Yes, but it would be all of your attacks against total concealment, which invalidates your ability to take the attack.
Yeah.
So I can either give you the attack after the creature reaches Dorban, or you don't get an attack.
I would rather get it before it reaches Dorban, because if I miss, then I don't lose invisibility. But if I attack when it's beside Dorban, I get -4 to hit.
Okay, so again, it breaks its, so it comes out of stealth as it is attacking. So by the time it attacks, you see it. So until it has done its attack, you cannot see it, essentially.
But I know that it's coming.
Yes, but until it has done the attack, you cannot see it. Just trust me on this. So you either take the attack on the -4, or you don't get the attack because it is concealed. It is the equivalent as if it were an invisible creature, right? You can't attack an invisible creature until it breaks invisibility, and it doesn't break invisibility until after the attack.
You can, but it's a 50% miss chance.
Only if you know what square it's in, and you didn't know it was in that square.
It's running at Dorban though.
No,
I can hear it.
I'm taking a ruling on this. Either take the attack at -4 or don't take the attack.
I'm not taking the attack.
Okay, you don't take the attack. Solera, you have prepared your action to take the attack.
And is that the same?
Same. For
You take the attack after it hits me. So you can attack it right now. It's just already hit me, and it's fine.
So, I guess I'm just a little confused.
You don't get a -4. You have precise shot.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. Taking it.
The reason why Robin didn't take the attack was because he didn't want to break invisibility.
Right.
Yeah.
No, that makes sense. I'm gonna take it, and obviously it would be this guy because he's the one that popped up first.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
So your attack connects. You sink an arrow into its side, and it's sort of that is enough momentum to push it off of Dorban. Sigis, you also had prepared Disrupt Undead. You'd like to take
I also forgot about the hide from dead. It was a great idea. I botched it.
That is going to connect.
Nice.
Robin, I'll ask again. Having seen that your companions have taken their attacks, do you want to take yours?
No.
Okay. In that case, I'm
pretty much never gonna take a ranged attack at a -4 pen.
Okay.
I'm just never gonna.
Okay. So the other ghoul jumps on Grigori. He manages to block the bite with his blade, and is going to retaliate with his prepared action. Going to roll publicly, and he's going to be able to push it off and bonk, cleave his head.
Jesus.
Grigori doing work.
Good job, Greg.
Hell yeah.
Next up,
Is he a farmer?
No, he's a guard. Also,
He's-
apparently a ranger.
He's a ranger.
He's a ranger. He is a mercenary who was hired during the shortage of guards at Sandpoint.
Oh, yeah, I thought he was like a farmer who was showing
No.
you guys
No,
around.
no,
the
no, no. That's a
field.
completely
Not at
different
all.
guy.
Different guy.
That's
Huh?
completely
So, yeah, different guy.
Oh, yeah.
Robin, it is your turn though.
Dorban looks okay, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yep.
If everybody looks okay, Robin's just going to he's gonna make a perception check as a free action. And he's gonna
Yep.
see if he can detect any more sort of like running at the party, but that might be still in cover.
Okay.
And
Okay.
that's a no.
Now it is a little bit more evident. You can hear the as you hear the cracking of
They speak in
wood.
the English.
Yeah, as things are
Yep.
moving in your general direction, and it's sort of echoing from all directions to the south. So like,
But
west,
not
east,
from
west.
behind.
No. So far, it's like 180 degrees in front of you.
Okay. I'm going to ready the same action, except specifically like I don't want the negative force, so I'm only going to take it if I can take it against a creature not in melee combat.
Okay. Okay, got it. So, right. So, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Dorban, then it is your turn.
All right. So since this is the third round,
Yes,
You know, yeah.
you can pinpoint that currently there is exactly one creature within your range.
Okay. All right. Well, I am going to attack it.
Right?
Damn!
Oh!
It's unfortunate that I'm pretty
That'll
confident that
do it.
missed.
However, it is
Damn.
it is not necessary for you to confirm that crit in order to finish this creature off. As
nice.
you push them off of your arm, they stumble back from Cellar's hit, and then you take your hammer. What did I say,
Dwarven
hammer?
War Axe.
Dwarven War Axe.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Did
even
you-
in the attack.
Yeah. Oh. So you take your Dwarven War Axe to their head and just crack their skull, splattering their innards to the side, and they fall limp.
We should just call it the Dorban War Axe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The Dwarven.
I mean, if anything,
Dwarven
it would be
War
the
Axe.
plate rock War Axe, but that's just because it's my father made it.
Ah,
So
gotcha.
It's
Okay.
time to plate rock.
Yeah.
Yep.
Is that going to be the entirety of your turn?
yeah.
Okay.
I got hit once. I would like to not be paralyzed.
All right, Dorban. Red.
As the one person with the remove paralysis, I'm gonna go ahead and not be the one to get paralyzed.
All right, Red. It is your turn.
Red, having the same conclusion, is going to kind of flank into the edge of the field a little bit, opposite Grigori.
Okay.
Roll a quick Perceptione.
All right. So as you're walking in, anything that is green on the floor, you are walking into the fields. Like it's tall enough that if you're standing straight, your head peeks over the rye. But if you crouch, you're completely lost. Like nobody can see you. It's complete concealment.
Okay. Can I reassess my movement slightly then?
Sure. I'll allow
At this
it.
point, Dorban will say, "Hey, there's none within 60 feet of us right now."
Oh, okay, that works.
As I see you
That-
looking, I got it, dude. I can detect everything within 60 feet.
15,
Well,
20.
60 foot cone.
Yeah, there we go. So he'll move up there, and then, yeah, following the path, roll the perception again.
Sure. Give me another perception. Perception. Gonna move. Hang on. And I'm gonna add the.
Well,
Yup.
These got
Purple-
high
purple-
rolls tonight, guys.
Purple as an indicator on the scarecrows means that it's just the empty cross.
Okay.
Cool.
Put an X on it.
Oh, that's a very that's a better
Yep.
idea.
Next.
Right.
too bad you can't turn it 90 degrees and it would always be a scarecrow. Okay, Red doesn't hear anything because he rolled an 11.
So you're keeping your ears out and you can hear them. As it's echoing from all around you at this point.
Okay, in that case, he will ready an action to do a smack upon the first ghoul he sees
Right.
in range.
All right, then Grigori is gonna move over yonder to make sure that the squishies don't get flanked, and he's gonna do the same. Tickets, is your turn.
We know squish.
All right.
Squishier than him,
Definitely.
at least.
I mean, definitely squishy.
So, like, I'm just wondering. We don't seem to be in too dire straits. Sorry, can I just listen? Do I hear like a huge horde coming for us, or?
Give me a perception check to see if you can tell apart how many voices you're hearing.
Oh, it is not. Here we go. I'm very
Yikes.
confident.
It sounds like a cacophony of voices. It could be anything from like
We are rolling rocks.
550. It sort of echoes and builds on itself as the different voices sort of form a chorus of demise.
Okay. I am going.
Deathly.
Yella, does everyone? Do you think this is something we should use haste for? And if so, Red needs to get back here. And I don't know where Robin is.
I think we're good for now, mate.
Yeah, I would wait on the haste until we experience a heavier threat.
Right, then I'm just going to. I'm just gonna delay prep an action to cast. I'm gonna prepare an action to cast Disrupt Undead at any undead that pop out.
Okay. So mark your token with a red circle.
Yeah.
Celara, it is your turn.
So I am going to perception again.
Sure.
Because
What are
my
you
rules
trying?
on
What are you trying to keep an eye or ear out for?
I was trying to keep an eye or ear out for mostly the east and west, to hear if there are any ghouls or ghast that are coming closer to the east and west,
Okay.
or if I can see anything, but mostly just trying to hear.
Okay. So it sounds like the most voices screaming for your blood and gore are coming from the southwest. South, it sounds a little bit further than east
Okay.
and west.
I will relay that to the party ahead of me that can hear me, and then I'm going to prepare my bow again for the same thing. Any of them that start coming after any of us, I'll go ahead and shoot them.
Right? Boop. Robin, it is your turn.
Okay. Robin's just gonna whisper to Silera because he's right beside her. Just be like, make sure that everybody stays away from the patches so that they don't just get pulled in. And then Robin's going to he's gonna double move, but he is going to stealth in this direction. So I am going to be getting a +20, 5. And as part of that move action, I'm sort of going to put the bow on my back, and I'm going to take out the switchblade.
Okay.
And I'm sort of going to be like crouching, and like I'm basically going to try and like Rambo these fuckers.
Okay.
Like-
Are you going into the fields or staying just at the edge of the field?
I can't move any further, so I'm just right there for now.
Okay. So my question is because you can move like south and like into the field.
Right now, I'm just doing this because the
Okay.
field itself would probably be difficult to main, so I'm just doing this.
Okay.
Can I perception check, see if I'm getting closer to any of the noises specifically?
Sure. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Just want to know if I'm playing a game of hot and cold here.
So as you're sort of looking up the field, you can tell the voices are becoming a little bit louder, but like you can either stand up and see above the field what's going on, or like keep crouching and not be able to tell.
Okay.
All right. On that note, then, Dorban, it is your turn, and just as your turn starts, I'm going to tell you You feel another creature enter the range of your detection.
Since I've concentrated on this area, I get its exact location.
Yeah. It is. I'm just gonna move it into the token layer for you.
All right.
There it is.
I will inform the party of its exact location.
You point your war axe towards the fields.
Yeah.
Right there.
That. Yeah, like roughly like 60 feet in like that direction ish area.
Right.
And I am going to actually cast Sacred Weapon.
All right. You imbue your weapon with divine might.
Or spiritual weapon. Sorry, my bad. That's
Oh,
wrong spell.
okay. So you,
Sorry,
you
I was like, wait,
summon-
that's not what I meant to do. Yeah.
Okay. You summon a spectral
Crossbow.
spectral crossbow that takes aim at the target of your aggression.
Yeah.
He can see it.
Nope. He
I can
has,
detect its exact location,
but he
technically.
Yeah.
cannot see it. Still has full concealment.
Yeah. So
So
I will get.
even though you can see it on the map, it's not visible. Like he has
Yeah.
no line of sight to it.
Yeah.
It's like seeing it pop up on your mini map.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. I'll just roll it and then.
Yeah, mischance.
Yeah.
Give me a 1d100, 50-50.
15 damage? Holy fuck.
I can't remember if we said that lower is better or higher is better.
That we
You
said that-
usually have to call it, so it's your call.
Oh.
I'll roll myself a 1d2. One is higher, 2 is lower. No, the other way
Right.
around. 1 is lower, 2
Yeah.
is higher.
Yeah. We knew what you meant.
Okay. So whatever the coin flip is what we're going to go forward.
Okay.
So higher
Alright,
is better.
higher-
So
higher is
you
better.
take a shot
Okay.
and you see the arrow sort of break some of the dried up rye. You see it fall and you don't hear a thud against the creature.
Alright.
Alright, then Red, it is your turn.
Oh, actually, I would like to take my move to
Oh, sorry.
dip into the grass a little bit. And
Yeah.
since I'm short, I assume that I have total cover now.
Yeah,
Yes,
absolutely.
Yes, as soon as you go into the rye, you are not tall enough to break the height limit. Which direction are you moving in?
I mean, like right there, or I guess if that doesn't cover me, then I'll be right there.
I'm not seeing your token move at all.
Oh, I am having connection issues.
So
Let
am
me
I.
reload.
Oh yeah, sounds about right.
Okay,
Well,
I
it's
see it. There it is.
it's 2 5. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it moved now.
I was
It's
supposed to
finally
10
moved.
feet south of Rory, but
Okay,
yeah.
Yeah.
so
If that covers it.
yeah, everyone loses track of Dorbin as he sort of. You can just barely see the movement of the rye, and then the moment he stops, the rye sort of sways for just half a second, and then it stops, and you have no idea where Dorbin ended.
And I'm like
Could I
whispering,
get
Red.
some kind of thing, like to indicate where my crossbow is? Because it can move like 30 feet
Oh,
or
it
something.
moves independently from you.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like a hovering crossbow. It's like an auto turret.
Shoot.
Yep.
Give me 1 second.
Hell yeah.
Shoot, literally, that's what I do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad I finally get to actually use the GIF instead of just showing you guys what the GIF was.
Give me just 1 more second. Do I have a token for this? Set up. Right. So very, very counter to what you are representing. Your crossbow shall be represented by a skeleton archer. Good.
Okay. Honestly, I'm surprised that you don't have like a random equipment token thing.
Nope, I
From
don't.
Roll 20.
Nope, I
Just
do
use
not.
a box.
So now, Red, it is your turn.
Also, can I get so I can actually move it?
Yep. I'm just gonna take my time.
That's fine.
Red's ready to action didn't go off. Dorbin yelled about something over that way, but it sounds like it's a little far away. So I guess Red's gonna roll another perception and see if he can gauge whether it's closing, whether the sounds are kind of closing in on the party from the sides more quickly or from the south. Because I think Solera said the sides a minute ago, but I just want to confirm whether it was
Yeah,
just
it
that
said
one.
Sure. Give
east
me
and
that
southeast.
perception check. I'll tell you what you're detecting.
Yes. That's better.
Okay. So what it sounds like is you hear the very close voice behind you, like towards where Dorvin was a minute ago. You also hear a couple of voices getting closer from the east. Get them! As you hear the cracking of the rye beneath their feet, and to the south you hear this sort of rolling wave of footsteps at this point. Like they are not doing any kind of effort to maintain their concealment, and you hear the several voices sort of overlapping, going, "Murder, get them, destroy," as they are advancing towards you, but they are a little bit further away.
Okay, so it sounds like the east is the pressing issue right now. So, Red will kind of hustle back down the path to. Is going across the field difficult terrain?
Nope.
Terrible idea.
Yeah, but it's fun, so I'm gonna do it.
Well.
So Red
So-
will
Go ahead.
kind of.
So as you go into the field and move through it, you can tell like the rye is dry enough that you can cut it easily with your blade, and it sort of moves and sways with the movement of your body. Sort of, it feels a little bit like thorny because it's like dry, but otherwise it's just like very soft, kind of grassy grain. Sort of like wheat.
Yeah, so it's just running through a big grass field kind of thing. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Assuming it's not razor grass. I don't know if you guys have ever pulled that, but that sucks.
So Dorvin, you pointed out the location of the other ghoul and even shot at it.
Yeah.
So actually Gregori's gonna sort of stand over here and cover the other two. So Siggins, it is your turn.
Oh, I am readying an action, by the way.
Yeah.
Well, I like how I'm hanging it by this nice crossbow. My action didn't come to pass, but
Yep.
I think it's best that I kind of stay here and respond if anyone else needs more. So I'm gonna keep the delay if anything pops out.
Okay.
That's
Solera?
best.
Solera?
Oh, sorry, muted. I.
You are?
So beautiful.
Oh, thanks.
There you go.
I'm gonna do a perception again
Sure.
as
At this
things are
point,
moving.
yeah, at this point, you're not going to get any more information from
Okay.
keeping an eye out, because
Fair enough.
it's just like an overload of stimulation. You can hear the voices coming from everywhere. A lot of movement, a lot of crunching and cracking of the ripe rye.
Okay. I am going to remain where I am located, and I'm going to keep my prepared action on in the event that something pops out, and I will.
How's your song doing? Just out of curiosity.
It's now been 3 rounds since you
3.
stopped singing.
Yes.
This is the
So I'm good.
last.
Nope.
No, 2 more.
Yeah,
Two more?
You're level 5.
Oh,
geez,
it's
it
the
lasts
level.
your
I thought it was just 3.
level? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. So I have 2 more. So I'll just keep my bow ready,
Okay.
healed.
Then you're gonna see. You're gonna see the creature break its concealment around here as it comes charging for Siggis.
Nope. Can I go ahead and shoot my bow?
Yeah, you can take your prepared actions because it's like it breaks concealment during its charge.
Okay. Perfect.
And I also get to hit it.
Oof.
It's
You also
shard.
get to take a shot.
Nice.
Right. So that hits. So you don't see it even.
Ugh.
Ooh, that is not going to be enough. And then Grigori is going to take his own swing at this creature.
Thank you.
Damn. Yeah.
Get
Better.
fucked.
Okay,
This is why we keep him around.
as it comes next to Grigori, he takes a wide swing, decapitating and pouring some gore on Sigis, who is the unfortunate receiver of this gift of violence. Alright.
We've been saved.
Robin, you are gonna see a ghoul pass you by, like literally pass you by, as they go through that square, through this square, and attack Red.
Can I attack of opportunity it?
Yes, you can attack. Yes, you can.
Fucking assassinate it, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah,
All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
So this is gonna be at a +2 because I'm invisible.
Nice.
There you go.
It takes 7 points of damage.
+8.
And 8 sneak.
An
yeah.
8 sneak, yes. So as it
15?
passes you by, you turn around, you see it
Yeah.
sort of breaking the corner of the ride, taking a very soft turn to leap towards Red. You grab it by the leg and crack with your knuckles in his skull, just splattering on the ground.
Nice.
That does break your invisibility, though.
Does. Yes.
Yep. And just give me 1 second because I need to move the rest. You hear the voices becoming louder and louder. You see one break into sight. They continue to run towards you, and they're gonna finish their movement right there next to Sigis. They have run across the field.
Good.
They is a
Damn.
speedy. I guess they're running, so.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
running,
that's
so they
right.
are flat-footed right now. That one also shows up as they break their concealment.
Did you just say flat-footed?
Yes.
I did.
Yes, it did.
Rogue.
All right. Just a second.
Can he attack, or is that a run?
No, that is a run
That's a
action.
run.
Which is why they're
Okay, good.
flat-footed.
Good.
All right. Rowan, it is your turn as you see the ghoul sort of leap over the Rhine and land next to Sigis, getting ready to lunge at him again.
Yeah, that's not happening. Don't touch my frail little man. I'm gonna
So
do that
frail.
and make an attack. That's gonna crit.
They are dead.
Damn.
Jesus.
You just
Yeah.
They are sort of picking themselves back up. You appear from behind, grab their head, and just like snap it with the strength of your arms.
What's up?
Jesus.
Well, that works.
As you deal 31 points of 31, no, 17, 33 points of damage to it.
33.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Just like
That'll do it.
You end up with the head of a ghoul in one hand, and you sort of probably drop it.
I sort of just chuck it. Yeah.
Yeah. You chuck it over your shoulder, and you hear it land behind you a couple seconds later.
GG easy.
Dorban, it is your turn.
I'm gonna tell my crossbow to shoot the one that's in the middle of the road.
All right, go ahead and roll for it.
I wish I could have sworn I made the attack into my thing, but whatever. Find out my character sheet. Hey.
That is going to connect, and it is going to deal a sizable chunk of damage as you see their stomach sort of open up. You see the gaping hole that the arrow left, and they're still moving forward, unfettered by their damage.
All right. I'm going to prepare an action to attack anything that gets within 5 feet of me.
Okay. Red, it is your turn. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Jordan, do you want to move?
I can't. My move action was to direct it to attack a new target.
Okay, then red.
It'll continue to attack that target freely once I use the move action, but if it dies, then I'm gonna have to redirect it again.
Okay, then red, it is your turn.
Red is going to think if I get to, I think can I charge at that one with the view obstructed or
Yes,
no?
yes, you can.
Yes.
Yeah, you can.
Because
Okay.
You can see over the grass.
yeah,
right?
the moment you're
So-
standing, which means the moment you start running, you can see over the rise, so you can just charge through it.
All right, I'm just Red's just gonna take a. Oh wait, actually that's 25 feet. Never mind. I don't even have to charge. I can go
Just for reference sake of what the farm currently looks like, I'm gonna post an image in Skirmishers.
Sure.
It's a stock picture, but just keep that in mind. It's like very, very tall. That is after the harvest, so imagine that, but 3 times as tall.
Yeah.
So
Pretty.
apparently I didn't need to charge. I'm just gonna waltz over there and smack him.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
Cause Zombo needs to die.
That'll do it.
That will connect, and that will be a very re-dead ghoul.
Re-dead are the best type of undead.
Yeah.
I hate zombies. Perception's not useful at this point, so yeah, I guess just waiting for more friends to show up.
All right. Grigori is gonna stick where he is and gonna replenish his action just in case. Sigus, it is your turn.
So the skeleton in front of me though is dead.
The skeleton
Everything,
in
no,
front
all
of
of
you,
them that we know
right,
are
right.
dead.
Sorry, yeah. Sorry, yes.
the skeleton in front of you is a
Sorry.
floating ethereal crossbow.
It looks very happy.
All right, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step back from this. By the time my turn comes around, everyone's dead.
Yeah, that happened to me too.
That's the
So-
opposite of a problem.
That's the best thing for you.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. I'm happy with it. I'm just gonna hang out here, and if a skeleton, if a undead comes out, I'm gonna blast it.
All right.
So, anyways, I
Uh,
started blasting.
Yeah, pretty much.
Keep my
Salera.
turns really simple.
Yep.
Welcome
You
to
are
melee
the
time.
back line in a very open field battle, which means
Yeah, exactly.
you
If you
only
need
get
me,
to
I will
act
be there.
if your friends fuck up. Salera, it is your turn. And you
I-
have one more round of song lingering.
Right. I to
What will you do?
Prepare an action to shoot the
yeah,
next thing.
I mean,
I was gonna
I'm
say,
gonna
if,
be
if you take
boring
a
as
step
shit.
forward,
Doesn't
you can
have
get it
to
so
be
that
sexy to be good.
Gregory
Yeah.
covers you,
Okay.
right?
What is it gonna be, Salera?
I'm gonna move up just to there to change it up,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna prepare my bow.
All right. Dorman, you're gonna go from I'm not detecting any undead to shit, there's 7 undead within my range.
Yay!
I let the party know. 7 undead coming.
As
Where are
you
they?
suddenly feel that
ready.
occurring,
I'm surrounded by 7 undead.
so these are still in concealment. You can tell where they are because this is the 3rd round that you're standing in your location.
Yeah.
And this
Woo.
guy is
Oh.
gonna
buddy.
charge red, charge red, and charge red.
Nice.
Let me
Okay.
know. Let me
Well.
know. Because I think what's gonna happen is a parry.
Okay.
Oh my god, if only.
So
God, you have such a
so
fluffy hat.
The first one leaps at you. You're still in concealment, but like you suddenly see that there's a creature next to you. You ready your blade, you put it inside their mouth, push them back. You turn to your side and you see another one of these, sort of taking advantage of your distraction to attack you. And that one is hitting currently.
Okay, so that's the first one that I actually have to do
Wait,
something about then.
Wait, your AC is 25 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a +4 and a
Cat's
+2.
Grace,
from
and
me.
then the
Yeah,
plus
no,
2.
okay, then
Yeah.
never mind. I thought, for some reason, I thought it was 21. So
It is normally.
Yeah. So you see the second creature come flying, and then suddenly you feel your reflexes enhanced by this magic sort of push you back. You see the creature land on the other side of you, leap back, trying to hit you again. You turn to your side. You see another one. You block it, punch it across the face to push it back, and then fourth and final one leaps at you. You once more put your blade inside their mouth, push them back, and you're sort of surrounded by 4 creatures. Trying to devour you and doing your best not to get eaten by them.
Swashbuckler problems when your AC is so high that you can't actually parry.
Yep. Robin, it is your turn.
All right. I can do this. So what
By
I'm
the
gonna
way,
do...
just sorry, real quick. I think you actually can parry an attack even if it doesn't hit. I would double check it.
I will check.
You still have to roll against their. I think against you still have to roll above whatever attack they made. But
For now, we'll. Okay, no, because it's gonna change Robin's turn.
yeah.
Let's check the rules very quickly.
Attack roll as if they were making an attack of opportunity. Expend 1 panache point. Swashbuckler must declare this ability after the creature's attack is announced, but before the roll is made. Successful.
Oh,
So yeah, he can, but it's
Yeah.
supposed to be before he knows if it's
okay.
hits or
Whether
not.
it
I
hits or
did-
not. Okay.
Technically, I did
Say that you were gonna parry.
Yeah,
Sure,
yeah.
sure.
So
You did declare
let's
it
just
then.
let's just eat the panache points then for
Sure.
that
So
action set.
eat 1 panache because you need 1 to start the sequence.
Yep.
And give me an attack against the first creature, which fails to grab you. Right.
Okay.
So you parry, riposte, dealing. Is
14.
your precision damage?
That'll
Remind me. When does it apply?
It's
As long as you
whenever it's whenever I have
A
panache points.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you riposte with a. So I'm going to change how I describe this. The first one that tried to bite you, you put the blade in its mouth and then swipe, slashing their head in 2. The second one comes in and give me another attack. Because you get your panache point back from killing things,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, from killing it.
You get your
Alright.
panache point back and you can riposte again, I think. How many do you have combat reflexes? Because it does
Ooh.
take up your AOO.
Yeah, it takes your AOO.
That is true. So actually, that may be a problem I'm going to run into here. I don't think I do.
Okay,
Oh,
so then you
well,
only can
then
riposte
it's just the
once. So yeah, you slash its head off, and then what I described before happens. The creature leaps at you. You dodge, thanks to your enhanced senses. It leaps back to try and hit you again. Then the other one you punch away, and the third one you block with your blade and push back.
Note to self: take combat reflexes.
Yeah,
Yes.
for sure.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, Robin,
sure.
it is your turn.
Do quick question.
Yes.
Do any of the prepared actions?
Prepare actions, you can
Because-
take them against the one that is on the road, because the other one is still technically
Right.
in concealment.
Yeah,
From
so
you.
40
Can I-
feet away.
Not from
That
you.
now?
Yes, you can.
I will do that.
Okay, so
Use
Robin
something. Thank you. More than 1.
is going
Nice.
to...
Funk.
Unfortunately, it's only 4. She doesn't get that.
I know,
fifth.
but it's
Yeah.
better than
Yeah.
1. I've been
Yeah.
hitting 1.
Sigis, you want to shoot, or are you
before
good?
you take your turn, Robin, Sigis, are you taking your action against the one that is on the crossroad?
He can't. It's 35 feet.
Okay.
It's 40 feet away. He
then,
is not in range for him yet.
Then,
No.
Robin, it is your turn.
Robin's going to move into this cover,
Mm-hmm.
and as he's moving into this cover, he's going to make a stealth check.
Okay.
I think I should just move. Let's make the stealth check first.
You would have to move half speed to keep your stealth check. Yes.
It is a -5 if you move at full speed.
Okay, yeah, okay.
So,
And you can move
26.
at full speed with a 26 stealth. Which I'm not even going to bother rolling, because even on that 20, I don't think they can spot you.
Yeah.
That is a very high check to try and beat.
Okay, so I'm gonna move to there. Yeah, I'm gonna move to there, and the one beside me
Is
probably
unaware of you, but you can see it
Yeah.
now that you're close to it.
So I'm gonna Rambo it, hopefully.
Right? You're wielding the adamantine dagger, yeah. So you come
Yeah.
behind them, manage to, as they are recovering from their slice and dice, you appear from behind them, grab their head, put the knife to their head, and just like slash, liberating their head from their body.
Yes, liberating. I'm chaotic, of course. Freedom.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, I'm neutral now.
Yeah. You are.
Yeah.
Oops. Not
There we go.
Hey, Dorbin, it is your turn.
All right. All right. I'm gonna back up next to Solera, and then I'm gonna go full defense.
All right. Red, it is your turn. Red? I think you're muted. Yes,
He
you
is.
are.
Probably.
You're muted!
Yeah, sorry. I is muted. Robin just marked the one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna deal with the ones in front of me. I will do a.
There's one slightly injured and the other is completely fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the one that's fine then, because I've been one-shotting these for the most part. So.
Yep.
We'll see if that continues to be a thing.
See?
Brisher.
Nice.
Well,
DM.
that
do it.
is gonna be a super dead ghoul.
kill it.
As you
Yeah.
just suddenly get
Damn.
inspired to slash vertically down their body and cleanly slice them in half. Your fiery
34.
blade cutting through them like a hot knife through butter.
Is it still on fire?
No, the fire damage is
Okay.
gone. I lost that after the second turn.
Gotcha.
I gotta get hit with a fireball or something to recharge it.
I got
Hit
you.
him with a fireball.
Burning hands away.
Anything else
Spark.
for
That
your
probably
turn?
does not do it.
I will. How can I set this up best? I will. Yeah, no, I'll just stay where I am.
Okay. Grigori is gonna.
When I move back, I'd let him know that there are 3 coming from the southwest that are currently in the rye.
Okay, so he'll go in this direction. Suddenly, since you pointed out their location, he suddenly comes
Yeah.
upon them, and you see the sheen of his blade as he lifts it over the top of the rye, and then it comes back down.
I assume once you're adjacent, they no longer have the cover.
No, if you're adjacent, you can see.
Jesus.
Yeah.
As you
Yeah.
suddenly see their
Yo.
blade disappear, and
Fuck.
it rises again, and you see just blood being sprayed into the sky.
Well.
Hey guys, we figured out how to make a threshing machine.
Cute.
Alright, Sigus, it is your turn. Sigus, it is your turn.
Totally muted.
Yeah.
What is with you guys
Pieces?
fucking being muted the whole
A
goddamn
bunch
time?
of them. Well, because
Hey,
I'm
I can't
coughing all the
jack it
time.
to all your
So-
voices.
Unless
With
you
the
want
mic
to hear me
on.
coughing all the time.
No, it's perfectly fine.
I'm gonna delay
Yeah.
until if I can see if a bunch of them are charging, and if I see that, I will create a big pit in front of them. But
Nice.
we'll
So
see.
you're going to prepare an action.
action to
Because you
just
can't
see
delay
if,
it until something.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
You're
prepare an action
Preparing an action.
for a
Okay.
bunch of ghouls charging.
Alright.
But if
then
that happens, I don't have to take it, right? I can.
You
No,
can choose
Yeah,
not
you
to.
can
can
choose
just
when to
buy
take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Celera, it is your turn. Just sorry, before you take your turn, just to clarify, prepared actions you have to either take at the first
Or lose.
trigger or lose
Yes.
them.
Perfect.
Okay. So Sailor, it is your turn.
Do I have one more round of singing, or
No,
do I?
your
Is
song
it ending
ends
now?
right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. I'm gonna sing again, and this time they already know where I am, so I'm gonna sing it loud and I'm proud.
Sing it loud and proud. Hell yeah.
Get it.
Let's put this one.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey guys, guess who forgot to turn Inspire Courage on this whole time?
I mean,
This
I mean,
guy.
you haven't needed it, so
you
whatever.
haven't failed
You're
a singing attack.
fired.
No, I was gonna say.
And you've definitely killed everything you've
You're
hit. So
fired.
Apparently, these aren't the ghouls that I remember fighting in other campaigns.
These are mundane
just
ghouls.
run level 5.
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
sorry, Sailora, you take your standard action to start singing again, your voice echoing across the fields. You still have a move action if you'd like to take it.
I'm going to stay where I am at.
Okay. In that case, Red, you're going to see one more creature charging at you. And you're going...
Hooray! Can I parry?
Yes, because it has been your turn.
Yep.
Yay!
The one charging comes in first. You're going to have to tell me whether you're parrying or not.
How
That's
about
a
a crit?
Okay.
Well,
So it leaps at you, fails to grab you, and the moment it opens its back to you, you take a very swift, very dexterous movement, almost like a twitch of your hand, and the head just slices cleanly off.
oh, I forgot you're using a longsword.
Yeah.
36 damage. Good lord.
real fucking
Wait until
right here.
next level when I get to make anything that I hit flat-footed if it's
Yikes.
able to
So
be
the other
things.
ghoul, which was next to you,
Yep.
takes that opportunity to just lay on you, and they go for trying to bite you, grab you, slash at you with their claws. And anything they try, it seems to be futile as you dodge, weave, block, parry, and just kick them as if they were just too slow to try and catch you.
Woo! This is better than the time I took frickin' silverweed, man. This is awesome.
You're welcome.
Magic crack.
So Dorban, you see sort of Grigori pulling their hood back as they're trying to wipe a piece of blood off their face, and you can see their sort of very mottled, very thin gray hair fall back, and then suddenly they raise their arm towards the south as they try to block a ghoul, but they get bit in the arm. It seems like it's a pretty deep wound. I just need to roll.
Fort save?
Yeah, I do need to roll 2 fort saves for him.
Oh.
He's fine as he
ain't
pushes
bad.
back on the creature and readies his blade again. And that is going to be Robin's turn then.
Is the ghoul standing up now? Like, does it still have cover or no?
So the moment it gets pushed back, it goes back into cover. Just moving
damn.
these things out of the way because otherwise it's nigh impossible to see what's going on here.
Yeah.
There's too many corpses surrounding Red. There
Yeah.
you go.
Weird how that happens.
Yeah.
You're like, my bad.
Alright, Robin, it is your turn.
Okay, Robin is going to move as such, and he's gonna shank.
Alright. You want to give me...
Enjoy that
I was about to say...
Jesus.
Fuck.
I was about to say, do you want to
Holy
give me a stealth check so that you can sneak attack, but you don't need
No,
it
I
as
just
you...
wanted to flank.
Yeah,
I
so...
just wanted to flank.
Yeah, so you jump from one end to the other of the field. You sort of swing your switchblade so that it stands like a back grip, and instead of taking a swing for some reason, you go straight for the sort of hooking onto their neck with the blade. And as you use your momentum to bring the creature down. You slice the neck cleanly.
Nice.
Style points.
Damn.
Yeet.
We have 5 crits. 2 for Red, 2 for Robin, 1 for Dorbin.
And I'm
Yeah.
over here like rolling ones.
Dorbin,
It makes up for all the ones on the perception checks.
Dorbin, it is your turn.
I'm going to continue full defense, but I'm going to order my crossbow to hit the skeleton attacking Grigori.
Okay. Right.
Oh crap. That's
It's
not
going to
the
be a
right one,
50-50
okay.
on the crossbow.
Yeah.
If it even hits.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Roll the 1d100 first.
Oh, okay. Well,
Because the chances of the crossbow hitting.
Hey,
are
it
very high.
Hey.
So,
Did it?
even though you can't see it and the crossbow can't either, it sort of aims itself towards the location where you know it to be. You see the arrow take off, you hear the cracking of the rye, and you hear the thud as Grigori sort of, in between his parries, gives you a thumbs up over the rye.
Hell yeah.
Nope.
Alright,
No.
is that your turn?
yeah, that's it.
Alright, Red, it is yours.
Red's gonna take a quick second and kind of listen and see if he hears anything else coming. And if not, he's gonna run to help Grigori.
Right?
So
Give me
I
that
guess,
perception check then.
yeah, I guess I need the skills and the perceptione. Ta-da. That'll do.
That'll do.
Alright, you don't hear anything else. You hear the dying breaths of the one that is fighting against Grigori. And you can see off in the distance once more the little bit of smoke coming from the house, the farmhouse, and the lights lit indoors.
Okay, yeah. So, Red'll kind of run towards Grigori, but show to the others. One of the farmhouses looks like it has people in it. We should go over there and make sure they're all right. Just down to the south.
For sure.
I got it.
And I think I have to charge to be able to hit this dude, so I'm gonna do that thing.
Alright?
Yeah, 35.
Yeah.
You need to charge.
Just barely sure.
So you jump over one of the corpses as you break into a sprint, pushing the ride aside as you come up next to Grigori with your blade at the ready end. Take
Kill
a
it.
clean
That'll
swing,
do it.
finishing it
Well.
off. And you sort of almost cross blades with Grigori as he impales the creature, already dead but still mid-air. Absolutely decimating the creature.
Good
Y'all
team.
crossing swords? That's a gay.
Huh?
Red'll kind of look up at Grigori and just go like, fist bump.
He looks at you, sort of wipes the last bit of blood from his face, so from his forehead, wipes the blood on his like cloak, and then offers you a fist bump.
Nice. Okay, let's go make sure those folks are all right.
Right.
Careful.
Don't think they're gonna be all right.
All right.
Well, the light's still on, so it
Like-
might be okay.
Be careful.
So you're technically out
Friend.
of combat as you see the last. What? As you see the last of the active ghouls fall. You still see that there are some scarecrows hanging there, and you see the activity in the little farmhouse. Grigori's sort of looking around, making sure that nothing else is still moving. He double taps one of the corpses and then moves over towards the rest of.
Who all got hurt? Is Grigori and Robin?
Just,
Robin just still has damage from like 2 days ago.
Oh.
I didn't
Just
read.
a minor wound. No.
I'm
Yeah.
fine.
Honestly, there's no reason not to top you guys off if you guys are hurt.
What?
I've got a wand, a whole bunch of charges. We're good.
God, now I can't do the Grigori accent. I forgot how good it went.
It's a Gregorian.
It's Grigori,
just
yes.
do
yes,
Mother
Grigori.
Russia.
Mother Russia.
Yeah,
yes.
just do
Yes.
Mother Russia.
Good. Yes, just flesh wound. Not a problem. But if
Sure.
you can help, you can help.
Yeah.
Robin's going to sprint.
Actually, I don't know. Oh, there it
Robin's
is.
gonna go fucking. It's to the south, right?
The farmstead is
South
West, I think.
west, yes, southwest.
Yeah, southwest. Yeah.
You can see it just on the edge of your vision.
Okay, then he's not gonna sprint. What he's gonna do? Southwest, you said, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. He's going to, in that case,
Sig
double
is looking-
move to here.
Give me 1 second. Cause okay. All right.
It's like it's gonna be this way.
Yeah,
With
no,
a
I can. Red can
stealth.
see it. It is that way.
So it's a 20 for the stealth.
Okay.
He's
So
gonna
you,
see
you,
it.
the rest of you guys see suddenly Robin take a little bit of a crouch as he goes into the rye fields, and then you lost him. You don't see
Alright.
any movement of the rye at all.
Well, I hope he doesn't need our help. You guys want to look at the farmstead or the scarecrows that are remaining? I know this one's fine, but the others might have people on them.
You
So,
guys
There's
go to the farmhouse. I will be behind you shortly. I'll go check them because I have the detect undead, so I can like tag them real quick just to see if they're undead, and then check them if they're bodies, and then I can help them. You guys need to concern yourself with the living.
Are they gonna tag if they've been bit, or?
I'm not sure. We'll see.
All right. Yell real loud if there's a problem.
We'll do.
So Gregori's
Alright,
gonna
I think
start
we
heading
should go
down
down the path.
Yeah, I'll
Stick
cover.
to the
I'll just
roads.
flank out in front of Sigus then.
Which
Yeah.
way are we?
Southwest. If
Or
you
I can see
zoom
it,
out,
so
if you zoom out, you can see it.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going this
Or
way.
A1,
And it'll
yeah.
bring this path will bring us right to it.
so should I follow you all?
Follow
Yes.
Red and Sigus. Yeah.
Key.
Okay. Robin, you for one brief moment
Yikes.
break your cover as you run from one field to the other. Taking cover once more across the rye. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Sure.
We should wait in the Doorbin.
No, he's gonna meet us. That's the whole
Oh,
idea.
I know, but if so, we don't zoom off and he.
I mean,
is-
technically, I'm going with the Grigori pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now that you're a little bit closer, you can definitely tell that there's a candle inside of the farmstead, the house itself, which, by the way, is the smaller of the two buildings. The other one is a barn with like a two-story barn.
Yeah.
And you can tell that there's some signs of a scuffle on the outside of the building. There's a little bit of blood spattered across the barns.
The barn's wall, not the farm.
So right there.
Gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Yeah. As you guys keep moving along, give me just 1 second.
God damn it.
Are any of these
Damn it,
pinging
Red.
as
No.
undead? And I'll also
you
do perception to see if they're alive.
Sure. The ones closest to you don't detect as undead, and you are pretty certain that they are just straw and clothes. The one a little bit further away doesn't detect as undead, but it's a little bit hard to tell if it's alive.
Alright. I will continue moving in that direction then. Can I just like keep the perception? Or do you want me to roll a perception every time I get near one?
We'll keep that one.
Okay.
So move just 5 feet more so that you're on the road and you can actually see it a little bit better. There you go.
Yeah. Okay.
So as you stand there, you can tell that the scarecrow sort of jiggles a little bit, and then you see the head sort of turn towards you, and you go as it's sort of shaking a little bit.
Got a
Alright.
live one.
You-
I
the,
don't like the turn order popping back up.
I mean, alright, Dwarven,
Um,
it is your action.
I am going to. Can I see if it's alive? Like, does he seem alive? I mean, oh, it's not pinging undead, right?
It's not pinging undead, and it's on like you can tell that it's moving.
Okay.
As you get a little bit closer, you see the movement sort of get a little bit more frantic. And now that you're really close to them, you can tell that their wrists are wired up to the wooden stakes, the cross.
Uh-huh.
And it seems like a nail has been run through their right leg to keep them in place. And you can tell that they are slowly dripping blood that has at this point turned completely black. And they go like,
I mean, can I take whatever is in their mouth out?
they have like a canvas bag, sort of like a
Oh.
sack over their head, and they have a straw hat on top of that. So you can take all of that off first.
Yeah, I'll take all that off. Yeah.
Sure. You see a rather young-looking woman, probably in their mid-20s. She's sort of looking at you, and they have like a sock in their mouth that is being held in place by like a stretched out handkerchief.
All right. Can I remove that as well?
Yeah, you remove it and go, please, please help. It hurts so much.
I'll cast remove disease.
Okay.
Nice.
As you see them sort of like blink a couple times and go, whoa. Ah! As they look at their arms, and they have like their wrists wired into the wood, and they're screaming in pain now that their disease has been cured, and they are no longer addled to the pain.
I will go ahead and do my best to get them off of there.
Sure. Give me a disabled device check.
Oh, that's gonna be
Oh,
real
God,
unfortunate.
you're gonna fucking kill her.
She's gonna rip them off of it.
Take your axe and cut 'em down.
Alternatively, you can give me a heal check.
Okay. I can do
yeah,
that.
do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
So, guys, you can hear the screams of pain of a woman as she is being operated upon without anesthesia, and eventually you hear the screams die down as Dorbin, you manage to pull the nail on her legs first, and she passes out from the pain after screaming. And
All right.
as you're working on the wire, you can tell that like a bit of wire was run between the radium and the EP2, like the two bones in the forearm.
Yeah.
So that she wouldn't ever be able to pull herself out.
Fuck.
Fuck.
So you managed
rough.
to use a little bit of your axe with a lot of caution. You smack the wire against the wood, and your axe cuts cleanly through it, and you manage to pull it out with a very sort of wet, sloppy sound. Pull both of the wires out, and the body sort of falls on top of you.
Is she more than 200 pounds?
No,
No.
All right. I'm just carrying her with me.
she weighs about 50.
Oh, shit.
Oh, so it's like a little kid.
So now that you have her on,
Wait.
now that you have her on you, you can tell, like, as you were operating on her as well, she is severely malnourished. She has been struck by a disease that you just cured. Her skin has blotches of necrotic tissue spreading over both like all of the areas where she was strapped onto. But also like she has several bite marks on her stomach, which seem to be like in a pattern, like 3 on one side, 3 on the other, and the necrotic tissues had sort of spread from those wounds.
Gotcha.
But
Not
she's like
child, just-
all skin and bone, yeah.
Oh,
And that's all of them in the area. Oh, there's that one way over there. Fuck.
yeah. There's one by
Oh,
us.
and then there's 4 down there. Oh, fuck. This place is huge.
The rest of you, Red, Silera, and Sigis, give me Actually, no. Red, no. Silera and Sigus. Give me a perception check. We'll do one for red afterwards.
Sure.
I'm waiting for Sigus to roll perception.
It's
Damn.
coming.
By the way, guys, that's
Master
the range of my crossbow.
Oh,
Jesus.
seriously?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Right.
The issue is
So-
that I have to be able to see it too
So
to
Silera
direct
and
it to attack
Sigus,
it.
you see a little bit of a shadow moving inside of the house, sort of being cast against one of the windows from that candlelight. Red, the scarecrow in front of you seems to be completely made out of straw and nothing else but straw and cloth.
Oh, okay. Well, this one's not alive, and Red will kind of start walking back out onto the path. Should I roll a perception for something as I get onto the path, or am I good?
Give me a perception check as you're a little bit further ahead than Silera and Sigus.
Okay. Sorry about the purring. The cat has decided now is the time to sit on me.
Right.
Aw, cute.
Yeah. Right. Meow. Yeah.
Right, meow.
Right,
Yeah.
meow.
Right.
Okay, come
So, Sigus, as you're moving through the path, and you sort of like looking at, you spot the shadow movement. You hear a little bit of a metal clanging on the floor, and as you look to the right into the barn, you see one of the windows is. Most of the windows are boarded up, but one of them is half broken, the boarding, and you see the shadow, sort of the silhouette, the black silhouette of a creature lean back inside.
Okay.
All right.
And yell that there's someone in the barn. Something in the barn.
By the way, protection from evil is worn off at this point.
Okay.
Yeah,
Aw,
I
man,
turned that
not even
off a while back.
protected.
Well, it'd be like just now wearing off, by the way.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been keeping track of the rounds, and
Robin,
with how much movement that we've all made, it's pretty much gone.
Robin, as you sort of circle around the back of the house, you see Grigori sort of trying to circle around as well. They reach over here as you had already passed. You see them. The back door to the house is open and slightly ajar. Red, what do you do with the information that you have seen or obtained?
Wait, I saw that or Sigis saw that?
You saw the silhouette inside of the barn sort of go back in.
Oh, okay. Red will be like, we'll kind of put up a like kind of wave and try to catch Celer and Sigis, and then point at the barn, and then kind of start creeping over towards it.
Okay. How far do you want to creep?
He'll try to get right up to the door if he can, but I think that's like he can do that half speed with a stealth.
Yep.
All right. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah, we'll see how well this goes.
So when you
have,
say
like,
door, do you mean
12
the window
dex.
that you saw the creature in, or do you mean?
Uh,
'Cause the door is on the other side.
I don't know what that is. What is this here?
That is part of that is the loading area where the double doors, the big ones are. Like the cart kind of.
So A1's
sure.
the barn, A2 is the house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So if I can get up to the window, like if the window's on ground level that I
the,
saw it
the
in,
window
then I
is
can
right
like
there, so you could reach it in one movement.
yeah, okay. I'll try to peek through the window.
Sure.
It was
Give me
stealthily
a
then.
stealth check as you do.
Okay. My stealth is not as bad as it once was.
I mean,
There you go.
So
you got a little bit of dex now.
You move there, and as you do, give me a perception check.
Okie dokie. Perceive as something jumps at my face, probably. Schmear. Schmear. Nope.
You hear a little bit of a shuffling, and you hear, "Help me."
Well, don't help.
I'm scared.
I'm not sure whether this is a trap or not. Can I sense motive on that?
Sure. Give me a sense motive.
Sensing motives.
Mm.
Nope.
That sounds like a victim of the attacks who's about to croak and die, and they're calling out for help.
All right. In that
Possibly teenager, from the sounds of it.
Yeah, in that case, Red'll, well, what did I do? I moved and I perceived, so I guess
You're
Red'll
technically
kind of.
still out of combat, so you don't have to
Oh,
think of
okay,
it.
yeah. Then
Yeah.
Red'll stand up and be like, there's a survivor inside," and kind of run around to the doors to throw them open on the bottom here.
All right.
Is
so
there a map for the interior of the bar / house?
yes, I will
Or no?
move you there in just a second, Robin. But first, I will move you there. You open the doors, and what you're greeted with is six ghouls running straight for you.
Yup.
As
Oh.
the inside of the barn
Nice.
is caked in blood and gore, and you see a person being operated upon to strap them onto a wooden cross. Their body half disguised in a scarecrow suit, and the six ghouls
Fuck.
come charging at you.
Yup.
Nice.
Saw that.
I think I still have Cat's Grace going.
Oh.
but-
Yeah, you did.
Oh, those are not the same ghouls either.
Nope. Robin, I am gonna move you into a different map as you head indoors by the side entrance,
Mhm.
by the back.
I'm gonna stealth my way in, obviously.
Okay.
I can assume that Red is yelling at this point.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
And you see where you are, Robin?
I'm still on the farm map.
Okay. Yes. Go to the very top right corner of the map.
Yeah.
All right. I see. Okay, great.
Yeah. I saw your
Um,
token fly over there because I'm zoomed out so I can see all the scarecrows.
Don't
Yeah.
move.
Yoink.
Don't move because we are in combat order now.
Yes.
Of
course.
So, Dorbin, it is your turn as you hear off in the distance, guys, I think there's a survivor. And then, fuck! As six ghouls come rushing out of a barn halfway across the
Yup.
fields.
Do I detect undead with the scarecrow?
No, you do not. In fact, I am sorry, I forgot that one was supposed to be as a cross because there is no body on it.
Okay.
That was my bad.
At this point, I am going to lay this woman down, like first, like where I put the
Gently?
crossbow.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna put her like kind of like into, like try to hide her body as much as I can.
All right. So you hide her the unconscious person in the fields of Rod.
Yeah.
Comfortably and somewhat safely, perhaps.
And then I am going to cast fly on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
That is going to be your turn though, as
Yeah.
it takes a move action to drop the person.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Give me just 1 second.
You should dig
I
it
figure
instead.
it's imperative that I get over there as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
No, it's fine.
Everything is fine. This is fine. This is totally
So,
fine.
so Red, I should have done this previously. The moment you open the doors, the ghouls are charging at you. So technically, they do get a surprise attack on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they might.
Yeah. So you are technically
Okay.
flat-footed.
Well, I will pair. I will. Oh no! So I can't even take attacks of
Nope,
opportunity.
you are
All right.
flat-footed because you were expecting.
Yeah,
a
you didn't
teenage-
expect it.
So
That's gonna be
they come
rough.
out, they surround you, and the two that were by the door sort of go to restrain you as the rest of you sort of crawl over their companions and over you, and you suddenly are encapsulated by a ball of undead around you.
Dislike. Strong dislike.
By the way, my crossbow's gone now.
So what's your current AC now?
18.
There.
Oh,
I still
Flat is
got the
16.
16.
Flat-footed
I still got the
is
cat's
16. Okay.
grace on it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
flat-footed means you don't get it.
Yeah.
So
Okay, so that's 16. Yeah.
So the first one grabs you, bites your arm. The second one grabs you, and as they are trying to bite your other arm, you manage to pull it away. But as you do, you expose your arm to one of them that had come around the back, and they bite your shoulder. The one in
Ow.
the front that you managed to pull your arm away from
Fuck.
slashes your arm. And then finally, you feel 2 more bites on your legs as you are now being bitten and slashed from all sides. Give me
So how
6 fort
Any
saves.
fortitude saves?
6.
Sucks to be you. Holy shit.
Hey guys,
That's
I found
real
the
not
ghouls.
good.
Yeah.
Hey, at least I'm immune to the paralysis, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You are
Possibly.
immune
I
to
don't know.
paralysis, otherwise you would be fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd be dead for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, so you said fort?
6
Yeah.
fortitude
6.
saves.
That's
Well,
gonna
60,
suck
20.
dick.
Okay, by the way,
Yeah.
I have a +3 to this.
Yeah, we can
Nice.
see.
You can
See
fail.
posted your.
Alright,
Just roll-
you
roll-
don't do stop. You don't need to roll anymore.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Alright,
You failed the first one.
so um actually fuck it. Give me the other 4. Give me the other 4, just for the sake
How
of
far down the track am I gonna go?
Yep. Okay.
There
Oh,
you
wow.
go.
20, 3 more. Okay, you pass.
2 more.
More. 1
Ooh,
more.
one
Yeah.
more.
It was literally the first 2
Hey!
that failed.
Oh, good.
So the initial bite and the bite that got you on the shoulder, you feel your skin already starting to swell inside of your armor, and you can feel that sort of itch spreading through your veins. But yeah, that is the surprise
Any-
turn. It was
Any
Darwin's turn.
immediate mechanical impacts?
No, just the fact that you feel your
No.
wounds immediately swell. Red, it is your
Also,
turn.
how much damage did I take?
Ah, yes, sorry. Damage,
Yeah.
damage. I forgot.
You're
I
golden,
was,
bud.
I was so
took none.
enthralled by describing you getting absolutely wrecked by attacks that I forgot to tell you what
Yeah.
the mechanical impact was. 2, 4, 8, 15, 17 damage.
Ouch.
Spread across
right.
multiple attacks.
Yeah, that's actually not too bad, honestly.
They don't deal too much damage. The problem is that
Yeah.
if they
They
paralyze you,
fucked.
they
Yeah.
coup de grace you immediately after, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thankfully, he can't be paralyzed,
Yeah.
so that's good.
Mhm.
And from now on, it's unlikely that they'll hit again.
Probably, yeah.
Sure.
Red, it is your turn as you start your turn surrounded by the undead, half restrained.
Oh, that was a dirty trick. And then, wait, does the restraint have a
No
Mechanical?
mechanical impact. It's part
Okay.
of the description.
5 foot and then slash at the one here in
Okay,
the open?
go ahead.
And Red's yelling, "Also help me!"
Help us, hungry.
I got you.
That wasn't great.
15.
You take a quick and decisive slash at them, and end their You quickly
Oh.
end their lives.
These are probably the farm people that were turned. That's why the tokens are different.
Oh,
also.
yeah. I guess this is before they get put up. This is just what.
Yep.
Creepy.
These are not camouflaged as scarecrows. They are nonetheless equally.
I'm like hearing half of what's
creepy.
being said right now. I don't know if that's just me.
Hope it's just
You.
you. I'll say it
Okay.
again. These ones are not disguised as scarecrows. Okay, you got
that makes sense. Yeah, I got that. I'm just gonna drop and rejoin. You guys keep going.
All right. After Red comes Grigori, who sees the unfortunate event currently developing, and is gonna rush on over to help. Gonna come from behind. He's gonna charge, which is gonna lower AC, and hopefully not. This is at a +2 to hit. which is going to
nice.
connect, and it is going to be just enough to push one of them down for the count. Give me just 1 second. I want to something very quickly.
How fucked Red is.
Sort of.
Yup.
Actually, Grigori's probably about to have a bad time too because the coup de grace.
If they focus him, yeah.
Yep. Okay, so that was Grigori. Sigas, it is your turn.
Shit. This plan, I had a plan, but then Grigori went in. How dexterous is Grigori?
Oh, not quite. He is more
Damn it.
brawn than finesse.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what I want to do. I want to create a pit that would hit these four, but I don't know if I can see that.
From your end, no, you couldn't see them.
Yeah.
You can move and create the pit though.
Can I get it
Yeah.
there?
You could create it
Like-
at the door so that it covers the entirety of the door of the barn.
That
Yeah,
would
'cause
actually be
it's
pretty.
four, and it also
slick, 'cause then
pulls
there's
in
only-
everyone around it. But
Yeah,
Red, you'd have to escape.
Yeah,
You have to not fuck this
yeah,
up.
I got a good reef. Like
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
I
That
got
should
plus
fall into
7
my
or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, his
you,
reflex is my fort save.
Okay, I'm gonna do. Apparently they have terrible, so I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna actually look up to see if I can cancel this if you fall in.
All right.
I don't think I can.
It's
I don't-
fine. I'll
Um,
just murder them at the bottom of the pit.
I mean,
Don't
true.
worry about it.
If there's a
Well,
letter
they'll
D
probably
beside
all
the
die by
casting
the
time,
fall
you can
anyways.
dismiss it. I
That's
don't
true. Okay.
think they will.
It's
All right,
fine.
So I'm gonna need
Okay.
an action from you, Sigas.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Create Pit, and it's gonna be in the square that has red and the two ghouls touching. So it'll be
Is it a 10
1,
foot pit?
2, 3, 4,
Yeah,
and then
10
it
foot
pulls
by
in everyone,
10 foot by 10 foot.
then-
and then everyone else who's
Oh.
within 5
You
gets
can
plus
also-
2.
So
'cause it
draw
slopes
a
in.
shape if you want. So you want it like this, if
I
I'm
will draw
understanding
shape.
correctly.
No.
Yeah, and then
Oh wait. Oh.
Yeah.
and
so
a
red.
creature.
and there.
Gotta-
Yeah. Okay.
That's a big. Oh, everything in. Oh god. All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the green
It's like-
area is sloped inwards.
Rip
it
the
just,
guy
like,
that was
So
in there.
Red, you're
starts
gonna have to give
bending
me.
in.
Yeah, Red, you need to give me a reflex save.
Plus
Yep.
2, right?
No, he's in it.
No,
he's in the
he's
middle
in
of it.
Oh.
Bad.
Yeah. So I am going to use one of my instances of Charmed Life to give me a +3, I think, on this.
Okay.
Not that I
Wow.
needed it.
You
Yeah.
jump.
Oh,
You
sorry,
jump
plus
to the
2.
closest.
I think it was still a good save thing.
Slope,
That
yep.
pit is
Yeah.
also 30 feet deep.
Oh shit.
Yeah, by
Hell
the
yes,
way.
I guess.
So-
Oh wait. So do I jump clear of it, or do I just jump into
No,
this?
you
and
jump
then have
into the
to make
sloped
another
area because
save?
it's the closest square to
The
you.
closest clear area,
Yeah.
so you go there.
No.
Uh,
It's still within the
No,
sloped
it's
area.
sloped. Yeah.
No?
Yep.
Yeah. He's
Oh,
he's
yeah.
fine
Within
being
the
there.
slope.
He's not gonna fall in, but
Well,
If he ends his next turn there, he is gonna slope in.
Oh, yeah.
okay, it's
Yeah.
end of next turn. I
Ends.
thought it was start. I was like, oh shit. So I gotta make
Uh,
another.
It's almost always end.
So the
Yeah.
one that is inside is gonna drop to the bottom, and it is 30 feet deep. So
6.
10
Yeah.
feet per 2 caster levels. No, it's 20 because you're a 5th level.
But it's a conjuration, so I get +1 because it's
Ah,
my...
nice.
There you go.
There
Alright,
you go.
and it is 30, which is gonna
Yeah.
be 2d4.
It's,
2d6?
Isn't it
2d6.
3d6?
No,
3D.
2d6.
Because
Because
it wasn't.
for 10 feet,
Don't ignore the first 10 feet.
but it's
It-
26 for every 10 feet after the first 10. If I'm not mistaken. Hang on.
I
No,
thought that was
you
wild.
ignore the first 10 if you're
Oh.
intentionally falling. If you are made to fall, you take it all.
Alright.
Yeah.
They fall to the floor and
Oh.
you hear a crack and they're dead.
Nice.
Nice. Way to go.
Hell yeah. Way to go.
Alright.
That's awesome.
The rest of them
Uh-oh.
manage to stay on the edge until it's the end of their turn. They
Okay.
won't slope it.
Makes sense.
But they can't stay there, which is.
I was gonna
Yep.
say you've kind of trapped one of them or a few of them in the barn, or they have to like
Mhm.
squeeze up.
Yep.
Yeah, that's sort of figured.
Then Silera, it is your turn.
Just like bends reality and adds like it's a stone wall too. It's just like flat down.
Damn. Silera, it is your
yeah.
turn.
I am going to move. 35, and I'm gonna go ahead and cast Grease on these two.
Okay.
Nice.
Wow.
Attempt.
Nice,
Good
nice
combo.
combo.
Yeah, right into the.
Love it.
I
If
really
they
want
fall,
this
do
to
they just
save.
slide into the pit?
Yes, they do. Because it's slanted. inwards.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
unfortunately, the two of them managed to stick their landing.
Ah.
And I've even given
Still
you a
a great
bonus.
idea though.
I'm giving you a bonus because they are on a slanted ground. So trying not to slip would be harder, but even then, they rolled very well.
Aren't they supposed to be not dexterous? Didn't Grigori tell us this? What the fuck is wrong
Yes,
with these?
I also rolled an 18 and a 19 on the die.
Yeah,
Jesus
that would do
fuck.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Wrong.
where's the grease located? Just so I don't step.
I'll draw it on.
We
Yeah, it's
drew
right there.
it.
Those 4 squares. So the walls of the thing in that corner are also greased.
Yup.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yes.
Just trying to find the color.
And it's
Well,
normally
some-
a DC 25 to climb them anyways.
So many squares.
Holy fuck. Good luck.
All right. That is a fucking Tetris map if I've ever seen one.
Yeah.
So Sonera, anything else? You'd
That
like
was
to-
move standard.
Okay.
Nope.
Then the ghouls are gonna. One is gonna 5 foot step over there. This one. Oh no, wait, because that is difficult terrain.
You can't.
It
Yeah.
is gonna move there, which is gonna provoke from Grigori. He is gonna move all around, and he is gonna move.
Luck it.
By the way, they have to make a DC 10 acro to be able to move at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Or
That-
fall prone?
yeah, it's that
Yeah.
good grease.
So the two that were in the grease managed to do just fine. The third one, as it's trying to move through, it slips, slides, falls into the pit, and Sega's rolled me 3d6.
Nice.
He's so dumb.
Ow! As it splatters on the ground, and you can hear it groaning and shouting from the bottom.
Still alive, rip.
Yep. So I'm gonna roll 2
We'll finish it later.
attacks on
Yeah.
Yeah.
right. Whoops. 1, 2.
Said a great combo. Well done.
Right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
When you did the
That's
pit, I was
awesome.
like, hell yeah.
What's funny, she was planning to do the grease anyways.
Yeah. And I was like,
and then
this is
and then you
perfect.
made it the pit, so I was like, oh, well, that's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, good.
one of them
Nice.
that got around manages to bite Grigori once more. Oops. And he takes 5 points of damage as he blocks with his arm, pushes back, and gets ready to retaliate. Robin, it is your turn as you find that the house is deserted and eerily quiet.
All right. Well, does it look as run down as I see it?
It looks a little bit run down in the sense that it looks like the damage is recent, but it does look
Okay.
quite damaged.
So does the floor look like it creaks?
So to you, it looks like completely abandoned house. And to all of the players, I think this is more so Robin, having lived most of his life in the comfort of riches. This is what a farmhouse looks like if you're very poor. So yeah, the house does look a little bit run down, and there's clear signs of recent.
Okay.
The floor
what
does not
clear
like
sign?
creak, but like you can see that a shelf has sort of like the vague shape of a human body having crashed into it.
Okay.
And like all the shelves are broken and on the floor.
All of the shelves. That seems like a little bit excessive. But okay. Robin's going to. Oh my god. All right. He. Do I need to roll stealth again, or is that my
You-
stealth?
No, we'll
I
use
think you
your
just-
last stealth because you haven't broken. Sorry, you
Yeah,
haven't.
you literally need to just like roll a stealth until you stop stealthing.
Yep.
Okay.
So you like when you like cross the thing,
so-
technically you should have been using like the 24 or whatever that you rolled the very first time.
Give me a
Okay.
perception check.
But
Sure. There you go.
Nice. So as you're standing here before you take your final step. You sort of
Sure.
stop in your tracks as you feel that sort of very pungent smell of rotten flesh, and I'm gonna need a fortitude save.
I do have a nose peg.
Yes, but you weren't holding your
So-
breath because you
Yeah.
haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
You do have a bonus to the save. Right,
that's
you're
pretty
perfect.
good.
You can
Yeah.
taste sort of the rotten flesh in your mouth, and it really wants to make you close your mouth, and it sort of makes you gag a little bit, but you're fine. And
Okay.
on the table in front of you, you see the body of a man with their chest cleanly sort of open and like with
Mhm.
no clothes, and a very distinct seven-pointed star carved into their chest. And
Okay.
still on the body is a dagger, sort of stuck through its stomach, holding a paper in place.
Okay.
God damn.
And it smells awful.
It smells awful, and like as you're sort of taking in that beautiful aroma, you can see the faintest shadow of a humanoid being cast from around the corner of that door.
To my left or my right?
To your right as you're moving forward. So
Okay.
up on the map.
I'm gonna go ahead and become invisible as a swift action,
All right.
and I'm going to finish my movement there.
Okay. So just 1 second. As you see, standing around the corner, as they sort of move their entire body, sort of turning towards to face the door, ready to leap, and they look around, is a one-eyed, rather larger and more deformed, more rotten-looking ghast.
Oh.
Alrighty. And that is where Robin's like, I'm really glad I'm holding my breath, because if I wasn't, it would hear me breathing. And he's okay, and then this door here is open, right?
Yes, both doors are open.
Okay, he's gonna continue because he's invisible. He is just gonna move to here.
You move
Uh,
30, 40,
and
50.
be like,
Yep, that is the end of your movement.
yeah, that's pretty much all that I can do. And which side? I would be on the front end of the house.
Yes,
now,
so
right?
I'm gonna
Facing
move
the
you.
barn.
I'm gonna move you back to the main map. Yeah, you'd be sideways to the barn. So you're back
Sure. Let's see.
Oh God.
here.
I have my
I
movement
would-
planned out.
Yeah, right.
All right.
Welcome
Okay.
to the-
Yep. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing.
All right. Mark yourself as being banished.
Sure.
Right.
And invisible.
That was a double.
And I
move
do
from
have a
you.
clear shot at it as well, right?
Yes, yes. That was
Yeah.
a double move from you, with a
Yeah.
swift to become invisible. So Dorbin,
Mhm.
it is your turn now.
Is run 3 or 4?
3.
Depends on your armor. If you're impeded by,
I'm flying.
Okay, if you're
But,
normally
It's
impeded,
magical flying.
then it is ×4.
Okay.
The thing is, if you're normally impeded or slowed, instead of
I
being
can't be.
60, it is 40.
I'm a dwarf. I
Mhm.
can't be slowed by
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
or repeated by armor.
60.
All right, I'm going 10 feet up and hauling ass.
All right.
Yeah.
So the rest of you see a flying dwarf coming at max speed towards you.
Is it a bird? Is it a No,
It's a dwarf.
it's a cleric.
As the rest of you see
Ta-da.
this creature come out and sort of is looking around going, I can smell you somewhere in here. Master was right. And he's sort of looking in your general direction, Robin, but isn't able to pinpoint you.
Like 15 feet away, probably.
He's about 10 feet away.
Okay.
Red, it is your turn.
What the fuck is that? would be the response to seeing that thing come out of the house? Because he didn't see it. It's kind of like pointing over there and then goes to run over and help Grigori finish off the scrubs.
Okay. Right.
And swing.
Swing.
Swing from the tables of my heart.
Oh. 3. That's not good.
That'll still do it.
I don't know. Does it?
Yeah, it does.
Boop. Yes, it does.
We've hit
And
on
it
that.
kills it. For sure it kills it. As you impale them with a quick, swift lunge at their center of mass, and then you pull your blade out, leaving the body lifeless. Right?
I guess I'll roll a perception to see if I
Oh shit!
notice anything aside from the gas.
Right?
So,
What's the ocean?
oh,
Doesn't matter for now. It's-
you took 17 damage, right?
Yeah.
Actually, you took 8
Why?
because I take the other 8.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Wait.
Oh.
No,
Wait,
no, because you
Or
were
nine?
you were outside the range.
When did you cast that? What did
Like
you cast?
it was my second round. It was shield other or
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
shield
were. I think it has a limit of range.
is it? Is it?
And I bet you it's
This one?
not 300 feet.
It's
Unlikely,
not
yeah.
weird.
Okay, I'll roll that perception.
If only.
Yep. From the looks of it, the only other currently moving creature is the one-eyed undead that just crawled out of the house and started smelling the air and mumbling about something. Is that the end of your turn then, right?
Yeah, aside from making sure that everyone else saw the weird thing coming out of the house, then yeah.
Sure. Gregorius going to take a swing to the last currently available. Yeah, cool. And he's gonna take a clean blade in and out through their chest, separating them from shoulder to hip. That's gonna be a very dead.
It does not have. Or wait. Oh yeah, yep, it does. If it moves out of range of this, which is 35 feet. Yep.
Okay. Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Sigus, it is your turn.
Awesome. Well, Sigus is way the fuck over here. So he is just going to double move up to like here.
Okay. This little area of the rye fields are a little bit shorter as they are close to the barn. And yeah, you're standing there next to Celera. Anything else you'd like to do?
He's just gonna glance at this thing. It's not moving.
No, not moving.
That's his turn. He can't see the scary thing yet, so
Okay.
he's pretty smug about his whole pit idea.
All right, Celera, it is your turn.
I just see him like
We have
walking up like, you see what I did? Do you see that?
brushing breadcrumbs off his shoulder.
Also, is Silera singing still or no?
No.
No,
Not yet,
but I'm
no.
about to.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah.
So I am going right next to Dorbin.
Oh.
Very-
Oh, I see how it is.
Also note that I'm 10 feet in the air.
That's fine. You're allowed to be. I'll let you. And then I am gonna go ahead. Sorry,
Nice.
Matt.
I mean, not clumping up is probably for the best.
I wanted to get a bit of, and that's my turn.
All right. Next up in the initiative, if I'm not mistaken, is the one remaining.
Cool.
Poor guy. Good luck.
Oh, I forgot he's in the pit still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
We're not worried about him.
So the ghoul tries and fails to
I'm
climb up
Mr.
on
Pit.
this side, and nothing else happens. He is sort of trapped for the time being. Robin,
Yep.
it is
Sorry,
your turn.
I want him to succeed twice and then fail.
Yeah.
What is the height of the roof here?
Normal height, whatever that is. I think that is
10?
15.
The story's 10 feet.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
usually 10 feet.
12 to 15 at the peak. 'cause
Okay.
it's a slanted.
All
roof.
right. So Robin's going to move
25
10
feet
feet
up
to
to there?
there, move
Yeah.
25 feet to the roof. He's going to make
Yeah.
a stealth check as he does so.
He's a roof sniper now.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. There we go.
I see
Oh,
Robin
boy.
come up on top of the roof.
Mm-hmm.
I'm invisible though,
He's
but
invisible.
yeah.
He's
Yeah.
invisible.
Oh, you are invisible.
Yeah.
You
So
don't.
yeah, this is a casual 41. Just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to sneak attack, take a shot at this very flat-footed, well, maybe not flat-footed, but dex denied Ghast.
Sure. Go ahead and give me an
So-
attack roll.
Oh, that's
Oh,
gonna
Or
crit.
God.
just crit him.
So that's
Yeah.
31 points of damage.
So you put an
Alright.
arrow right through
Okay.
its one eye, and it just falls limp on the floor.
Weird flex, but okay.
Robin sort of stands up and like looks down the hole and is like, "You forgot one."
So Darwin, from your point of view, you suddenly see like this sort of shimmering light appear in the shape of Robin, starting from his hand and spreading through his bow, and then through the rest of his body. And as he sort of turns to look at you, you see the ghast collapse.
Well, damn.
Yeah. Dorman, it is your turn, and there's the only thing that is moving currently is one ghoul at the bottom of a pit.
All right. I'm going to move over.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty much directly on top of it, and I'm going to shoot my crossbow down at it.
Okay, your actual crossbow. You're not.
Yeah,
your
my actual
experimental
crossbow, yeah.
Okay, yeah, shoot.
Yeah.
And for another nat 20, no.
Oh fuck! No.
Well.
It is prone at the bottom of a pit, and denied.
Wait, did it?
It fell
Well,
prone.
Did it
because
fail
be
by
pro-
five?
It failed to climb.
It would be standing up.
Nope.
No, but
it failed
did
to
it
climb.
fail by five or more though? Because if it didn't fail by 5 or more, it's just
He's-
standing there. At 5
no,
or more.
he's greased up and failed to climb.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Well, then I definitely miss.
Yeah.
Because prone,
Yeah,
they get plus
yeah.
4 to AC.
mm-hmm. That's gonna be a miss. This thing is dead. Red, it is your turn. Oh, whoops.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry about. Thanks, Robin. And he'll
Robin's
kind
gonna
of.
be like, "Don't go anywhere near it. It smells like ass."
Red's like, all right, and then kind of walks back over to here. Do I have a clear line on the thing in the bottom of the pit, or
no,
not
it's
really?
30 feet down, so it's.
Yeah, it's
there's
30
no
feet
way.
down. There's no way.
Yeah. Okay. I guess he'll just be like, well,
Do not worry. Gregory has solution.
Sure,
uh,
does.
Yeah, most likely.
Lights grease on fire.
unexpected. All right. Well, yeah, sure, go for it. And Red will just ready in action to
Yeah.
swipe at any come running.
So you see Gregory pull out another flask, shake it in his hand, and just chuck it very lightly, dropping it into a pit with no effort done for accuracy. And then you suddenly see the pit just engulfed in fire like a pyre. Just
Well,
I say I have
I'll learn.
solution.
Easy.
Like,
People are dead.
Fucking love you, man.
Good job,
This
Glory.
is why,
Feel-
guys. This is why you should listen to me. Isn't that shit awesome? We need to blow shit up. Can you
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
that? But with the entire fucking well. How
I
fucking
mean,
cool would that be?
Robin,
I'm pretty
Robin,
confident that we can imagine it.
Good.
un
Good.
for a second and reevaluate your statement. Oh my god, that's awful.
Yep.
As you guys see the fire sort of catch a little bit of the side of the barn and it starts to like catch a little bit of the rye around
I
it.
create water on it.
Yeah.
I create
So you
water.
start creating
Immediately
water.
create water.
It starts to pour into the pit, and you
Like
can
a
tell like the
helicopter
bodies
dropping
inside
water
are
on a
just
forest
like,
fire.
Yep.
Yeah.
so you see the bodies
know,
sort of start to float
grease
a little
and
bit
water.
and then drop to the bottom.
It's a grease fire.
Yeah.
There we go.
Put some-
Robin's very thankful he didn't have to go into melee combat with that thing. He's gonna hop down, and he's going to go back into the building,
Right?
and investigate the body on the table.
Sure. So you see the body on the table, as I mentioned before. It looks like it's a young man, about in his mid-30s. He has a lot of the facial features that remind you of the man that you just spoke to in Sandpoint.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like he's young enough and has a lot of common features in his face as to say that he was either his brother, younger brother, or son. His chest
Yeah.
is laid bare, the Sihedron rune carved into their chest, and the dagger is sort of sticking through from their stomach, and it's strapping a parchment paper.
This dude's obviously dead because he's got a dagger in his chest, right?
He's super fucking dead. He's white as a sheet.
Yeah.
His blood is covering the floor.
Double.
He doesn't seem to be moving at all.
Okay. Robin's going
give me
to
a
take the.
perception check as well,
Oh,
or a
fuck.
heal
All
check.
right.
I guess.
We're gonna do a perception check. They're both wisdom. They both suck, but one of them has ranks in it.
Sure. You get close, you don't see any movement at all. Like no pulse as you check them. Doesn't seem to be anything going on with the body.
Great. I'm gonna take the dagger out of the chest and read whatever was in the note.
Okay. The note reads, "Take the fever into you, my love. It shall be but the first of my gifts to you. Signed, your lordship."
Fuck. Fuck. All right. Is the dagger any good or is it just garbage?
It looks like a common dagger.
He's just gonna chuck it at the wall and stick it in the wall.
Yeah, it lands and it with a distinct thud, and it pierces a little bit into the wooden walls.
Silera, you've got mail.
As you see Robin peeking out of the window, calling out to you.
Okay.
All right.
What?
Well,
Cool.
when's this pit gonna go away?
Oh, yeah.
Does it
I
even?
guess
Rounds, I think.
Yeah.
Damn.
it's a couple rounds.
Forever.
Okay. Yes.
It's like 6
So it's
rounds.
probably.
No, it's conjuration, so it'll last an extra 50% more. I'm
Go in
pretty
a
sure
window.
with me.
It lasts an extra 50%.
Let me just double check.
Okay,
I need to.
because it's 1 round plus 1 round per level.
And your caster level's +1. So
Yeah, so it's 7 rounds total. And then if
Yeah.
you get an extra 50%, it's an extra 3 rounds, so it'd be 10 rounds total.
Jeez.
Well.
All right. While you guys figure out the math on that one, Salera, what Robin hands over to you is a parchment paper that is very similar to the one that you found in the first crime scene. And as I mentioned before, it reads, and if you like, I'll read it again. But
Yes.
it reads, "Take the fever into you, my love. It shall be but the first of my gifts to you. Signed,
Yep.
your lordship."
So I found this pinned to a dead guy's chest, and he's like pointing over his shoulder with his thumb. Found this pinned to a dead guy's chest with a dagger. More of that 7-pointed star bullshit. Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, also this smelly motherfucker over here. Let's move away. Let's not stand here.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Yeah. That smelly motherfucker over there said something about a master, so it clearly doesn't end here. But we also have more farms to take care of as well.
Yeah.
So I mean, that was, maybe 10 minutes total. Right?
Yeah.
Because it rounds of
Yes.
combat. So it's probably like what, 3:15?
Yep, thereabouts.
Yeah, so Robin's gonna be like, let's go to the next farm.
Sure, but we should wait the minute or two check out these houses.
I already
first.
checked that one.
Yeah.
Dorban, are
let-
you
let-
flying up over the barn?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on top of it with the lady.
Okay.
I've set the lady down
Okay.
because I flew over while they were doing that. I flew
Yep.
over, grabbed her, came back. I have healed her for 15 points already.
Right.
Not sure if you saw. But...
Yeah. So she's fully awake and she's like trying not to move too much and like she's shaking a little bit, looking around, very confused as to what happened.
I'll explain to her that took you down. We're chilling up here for now, just to make sure. I want you close by, so that if I need to, I can get you out of here. But
Give me a heal check,
relax.
Dorban. You're doing that.
All right.
And we can go back to Robin and.
Nice.
She currently is still suffering from the side effects of the disease, not the disease itself. She currently
Okay.
has 1 constitution left.
Hey.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
I can't help with that right
which
now.
also means that you healed her from 0 to 1.
Damn.
I,
Yeah. Literally, I've got a prayer, a shield of faith, a sanctuary, and 1 last detect undead. That's all my spells for today, and I do still have 3 channels.
Yep. And just as you guys are sort of talking about the other farms, you do hear from inside of the barn going, "Help!"
Oh no, I'm not falling for this shit again.
No, I think it's the guy that was being tied up currently.
Oh
sure it's
wait,
him.
you mean the guy that's on the operating table?
Yeah.
the whole reason why you opened the door.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh, I thought that was a ghoul faking me out. Also, I feel like abs bollocks. Can someone take a look at this?
Sure. I'll fly down.
Sure. Give me a heal check.
All right.
And Red, as you sort of remove the bit of armor on your left arm, where you were bit first, you show it to Dorban, but you also see it for the first time uncovered, and you see the distinct bite marks of the ghoul, and you see the necrotic tissues already starting to take root on your skin.
Ugh, I
You're
think that's
diseased
gonna
for
leave.
sure.
He definitely contracted ghoul fever.
Yeah, you have ghoul fever. Do we know the onset time of this?
Nope.
Diseases are usually a day.
Like 24 hours?
You don't know?
Well, some of them
Probably.
are hours, some of them are days.
Hey, Grigori, do you know how long it takes for the set in?
No, I usually deal with problem before disease comes up.
You deal with problem before problem?
Oh, sort of thing, yes. You
Yes.
deal with root of problem, not with symptom. You know?
That's actually a very forward way of thinking. I can appreciate the fuck out of that one.
Yeah. Back
I
in
would appreciate it more if it fixed my problem.
back in hometown, we burn bodies of those affected. Don't have cleric
Ah.
there.
So we light Red on fire.
Let's not
hope
do that.
Not that.
You
I'm
can
kidding.
give me an hour and I can remove the curse or remove the disease.
Honestly, these boys
But-
are pretty soft. I might just go try and take some out alone.
I feel like that's a dumb idea.
I can
I-
run
That
faster than
Robin?
them. I can run
Yeah,
faster
I
than
think
them,
that Robin.
and I can shoot them from range. I should be okay.
Well, if you get
Alright,
snuck up on
whatever
by
you need.
anything, you're fucked. But anyway, I'm gonna look in the and
I'm on a horse.
see what's in there.
Sure. So you go
Like, see
back
if we
into the
can help
barn.
this dude out first.
Yeah, you go back into the barn. You see the insides are a gory mess. There are several incision tools and pliers and racks of wire strewn about the floor that are everything is just covered, cake completely in blood. And the person who's strapped currently to the cross, sort of feebly asking for help, is a very young man, looking about 17 at tops. Um, he's like looking down. His shoulders are hooked, like a metal hook has been
Meat hooks.
pierced through his armpits and is holding him up about 5 feet off the ground where the operating table is at the center of the barn.
Dormo, shout and ask him how long ago he got bit.
I
As their head sort of hangs down and they're looking.
we gotta get him off the hooks and get him healed first.
All right. I mean, I'll go in and help him get him off the hooks.
Gregory, give us a hand.
I mean, Dorman can fly, so that's easy.
Yeah.
Oh, right. I forgot that was.
Yeah. So between the three of you, you go in, you lift the weight of his body from the hooks, remove the hooks, put him down on the table, and I'm gonna need someone to operate on him. However, as you guys put him down, he goes like, "No, really," as he's very vividly trying to tell you to help. He's saying help Lily in case it was.
Do we see another person in here?
Nope.
I shout, "Hey, is your name Lily up there?"
What? No. Lily's my niece. Where is she?
What'd she look like?
Yeah.
Auburn hair, about. She's like gesturing with her hand, yay high, and it's a short person. They're probably like not 13 years of age. Like, very, very, very small and frail.
Wait, didn't they say that there's a trapdoor root cell or something?
That's what the other farmer said.
Isn't this his farm?
Is this his farm? Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna take off and I'm gonna fly and see if we check all of the scarecrows I can.
Yeah. So as you're flying over, you see Robin sort of dashing over to the scarecrow on the south, which, despite looking like a full-bodied scarecrow, the legs are sort of empty. The overall legs are empty. Robin, as you're sort of touching in order to check what's going on, you feel the very, very thin, very soft and frail body inside of that clothing.
Robin's gonna take the hood off.
You see an auburn-haired 10-year-old girl.
Shit. Dorban.
Alright, I fly over.
Yeah. She's
she alive?
Give me a heal check. She's just barely alive. But she is completely unconscious, and she has the same signs as her aunt. Several bite marks on her arms.
Level spell is it?
It's a third.
Disease? Third.
Yeah.
It's a cleric.
Yeah. The only way that I can get it is I have to take another hour to switch my prayer over to a remove disease.
Can you do in 1 hour? You can change. Oh, it's only the prayer because you only have that, right?
That's my last slot left for a third. Yeah.
Can we? Do you think that we can?
I don't think we can wait on these ones unless we take them back.
That's what I was saying. Is maybe we take them back with us.
Yeah. You need 8. Well, you can do an hour to get that prayer back, and then you need another 8 to get your slots back, which you could theoretically do right now. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to do that and save these people?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to go check this one over here. You can carry her just fine, right? Because you're flying?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, great. I'll just run over here. Actually, fuck it. And I'll check this one.
All right. Looks like it's...
Red, do a quick perception. We'll around in the barn just to make sure we didn't miss anything else while Gregory is getting.
Certainly. Robin, as you touch it, is just straw branches and cloth. Red, inside the barn doesn't seem like there's anything aside from what I just described. A lot of implements of torture, and it's very clear that they weren't crafted as implements of torture, but they have been modified into ones. So there's like a sickle that has been hammered into a different shape so that its blade is sort of twisted like a corkscrew, so that you can drill through the arms of people with it. There's several hooks that were meant to carry base of what is it called, the stacks of hay up and into the upper,
the bales.
Yeah, the bales, up into the upper level, and they have been sharpened and sort of thickened and curved a little bit so that they can pierce through flesh and then hook up their victims. And similarly, there's like rakes that have been torn apart and shaped into cages for the mouth to keep the jaw locked in place.
I checked those ones already, Robin.
Okay.
There's ones west of the house that, I mean, I guess if they have red X, then they're not, but
Yeah.
If they have a red X, it means that
They're fine.
it's only a cross. So that one
Yeah.
is the one that the lady was.
Yeah.
Where is the next nearest building?
Oh, good building.
Nowhere in sight.
Yeah.
Nowhere in sight.
Nope.
Okay.
It's about
Yeah,
like
we have to travel to the next farm.
Like, are
I'm
we?
gonna go 160 feet and see if I can see it.
Like, is it realistic for us to keep going, hopping and hopping, or do we want to?
Dorbin is gonna stay and help the people. Sure.
How
I think we should
how do
all
you
stick
help?
together and like.
Sorry, go ahead, C's.
I was just gonna say, like, I don't think it makes sense for us to split up and like, because worst case is they move, right? But we're not gonna be able to hit up all the farms today. We should do
Honestly,
one more, but
I think you guys should at least do one more.
I
Yeah,
think
Even
it
if it's
would
without
be
me,
too
I think
hard.
you guys should be able to do one more.
All right. Can we just real quick check do a double check of the house, make sure there's nothing else. Oh,
Sure. I'll go onto the
Go on.
upper floor of this house.
and
Sure.
Sigus wants to just look in the barn and just see, like, is there any device, or are they literally just all hiding in there?
So what it looks like is they were hiding inside of the barn that had been boarded up to block any sight from the outside, and they were working in there, turning farm tools into machinery to turn people into ghouls. There doesn't seem to be any special device. They were just being clever.
Cool.
Robin, the second floor is where the bedroom, the master bedroom is. There's two additional bedrooms to the side, and you can tell that the sort of small living room area on the main floor corresponds with like several quote unquote couches. They're sort of like cots that have the clear markings of being moved up and down the stairs.
Okay. All right.
Give me a perception check.
Sure.
So rummaging through the master bedroom, and because you were told that there was a trapdoor in the house, you find that beneath the master bed there is a one small trapdoor, and when you go back downstairs, there is another trapdoor by the fireplace, sort of a one side that seems to be slightly ajar.
I'll well, if it's ajar, I'll pop it open.
There's a little bit of blood on the floor, and it looks like there was enough room for 2, maybe 3 people to be hiding.
And there's nobody hiding.
No, there's no room for anyone to hide from you, and there's definitely no one there.
Okay.
And there's the sort of signs of blood being dripped.
Yep. All right. So as far as Robin's concerned, it's clear. He's gonna come back out. Say, all right, there ain't shit. We're fucking going to the next one. Who's coming with me?
You can help one person or two person. Dorpen.
I can currently help one in an hour, and then I have to rest 8 hours before I can help a second.
Okay.
I can then help 3. But
You okay to
They have
hang
8
in
hours.
here by yourself?
I'll
Or someone
still
else should
I'll stay with Dorben, and
Yeah.
you can go to other farmland. That's good.
I'm willing to
Um,
give it a try, but I think we just have to go slow and cautious because if we only have 2 front
Yeah.
line,
No,
And
running
if-
ahead. I'm not feeling
Yeah.
as great after that one. Actually, Dolben, you
and we
mind
don't have
giving
a
me a hit of the
healer.
yeah, I
and we
got
don't
you.
have anyone. Yeah.
Do you need
Thank
another one?
you.
Yeah, I could take a couple of those too.
All right. You need another one?
I'll take the 7, and that'll put me 1 HP off max, so that's fine.
If you can actually give me another one, that would do it.
Well, that's unfortunate.
So just
Or
worried
not
that like
good
if
enough.
we
There you
get
go. No, I'll get you another one.
if we run into
Need
anything
it.
different than this one, right? Like if there's not just weak one-hit ghouls.
Well, those ones
Yeah.
aren't
Anyway, we
particularly
can
weak.
run, but
Red, what is your plan as far as being bit?
Well, I mean, after the wand, I feel a little bit better. I don't think it's affecting me right yet. I can't promise
Okay.
you anything about tomorrow, but let's try and fix this problem.
Okay.
Plus, now, right, if I get
Well,
bit again, right,
yeah.
it's not gonna be.
So now you're immune to both the disease and the paralysis.
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
we'll go in.
Good.
I'll haste.
All right.
I'll also haste everyone, but then also we should be ready to run away very quickly if we.
Yeah, Robin, just before
Say-
we get started,
Yeah.
let's remember how you were doing the cool thing, jumping around, slicing the ghoul when we got. Let's stick with that and less of the running ahead for the next one, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I kind of plan to just hide in the grass and sort of when I know where one is, I'm just gonna like pop out, snipe it down, and then hide again.
Okay. Yeah, make sure we cover these two.
Yep,
Fine.
for sure.
Right.
Let's
and
go.
as you finish preparing your plans for taking
Perfect.
the fight over to the rest of the farmlands, we're gonna fade to black as that is the end of our session tonight.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shit.
I hope that everyone enjoyed it, and because we're not streaming, it's technically not goodbye chat, but I guess like goodbye,
Goodbye
YouTube.
stream?
Nice
By
yeah?
recording.
Goodbye.
Bye, Bud.
Goodbye, goodbye,
Bye,
viewer.
people.
You're very important to us. Smash that like button. Okay, thanks. Bye.
Smash that sub.
Okay, thanks.
Wait,
Bye.
no.